How do you create happiness or stay happy in that happy space and at a good vibration with all the chaos going on right now in the world? And I know it's not easy. I have studied this stuff deep for the last year and a half, and it is beyond dark and sick. Okay, I'm really going out on a limb here because some of you are awake, some of you are not awake. Okay. And regardless if you're awake and aware of what's really going on in the world, and I'm not talking about a virus, I want you to understand something about the dark and the light. Okay. So we cannot have light without dark. And so think of the yin and the yang, right? There's that balance. There's that balance of dark and light. And so we can't see the light unless there's darkness. Just think of your own life. Think of your own life with, I talk about this, right? You can't get to the breakthroughs until you go through the breakdowns. Breakdowns in your life are there on purpose. You think life is supposed to be smooth sailing, and it's not. Never will be. It's not the purpose of life. The purpose of life is for us to learn our lessons, go through our stuff, get into the depths of it, and break through to the other side. Okay. Sometimes we don't know how in the heck do you even do that, right? I was in that space. I don't know what to do. How do I do this? I did a little here, did a little here. Well, I have broken through so much stuff in my life, and that is what I support people with. That is what I help people with, is to break through that belief system that was created when you were 3 or 4 or 5. Literally, these old beliefs are what shows up in our life today. You are not 30, 40, 50, 60. You're actually that little girl inside with those belief systems. And you operate from those belief systems from way back then today. And you may not see it. I don't see it. I know this stuff really well, and I don't always see it. But I'll tell you, if you ever get triggered, there's something there to heal. Yeah. And how many times do you get triggered, right? So there is something there to heal inside of you, and it's a past wound. It's something that we make mean something, right? So I'm kind of digressing here a little from well, not really, right? The dark and the light, the breakdown to the breakthrough, right? It's all being able to balance your life and come to the light, which is the breakthrough, come to the light. And so what I'm saying to you is, whether you're aware of everything going on or not, it's okay. Here's what is vital for every single one of us to do, whether we're awake or not, is to keep sending the love and the forgiveness. Everything is about love. Everything, right? This is what we are meant to be as human beings, is love and light. And we can get, and I'm included, I can get really upset when I dig into some of this stuff and it is not good, right? And so here's what I do. I send love and forgiveness, love and forgiveness, love and forgiveness, to transmute that into the light. Love and forgive yourself to transmute that, because that stuff stays in your body. And it can show up in ill health. It could show up in your body breaking down. It can show up where you're so tired all the time. It can show up in so many ways. It can affect your immune system. All the fear that's going on right now, if you don't think that's affecting your immune system, you are so wrong. It is so affecting your immune system. And so find something that will shift that in you. Okay? We all have control, so we don't have to give up control. We are in control. We're in control of ourselves. We're in control of our lives. You're way more in control than you think. If you want to talk about this, we can talk about this more. But send love and send forgiveness. Does forgiveness means you're excusing what somebody did? No, not at all. No, it is not. But it's not being in that judgment, right? We all have the shadow side, right? That, forgive that, right? That's the dark and the light. And so when you can shift to the light, you're shifting, and out of that fear, you're shifting to happiness, right? It's all going to be okay. I was going to say you can't control, but you can control, right? You can control you. You can control choices that you make that will protect you and your family, okay? So we all have a choice. You always have choice. Always have choice, no matter what. In every area of your life, you have choice. So I just wanted to talk about the dark and the light, and you can't have one without the other. You'll never see the light unless you have the dark. And I know it's like, ugh, I don't like that. I don't like it. But that is how it is. You can't change it. So when you see that darkness, send it light and send it love and forgiveness. Love and forgiveness, it shifts things to light. It really does. So, all right. You matter and you're loved. Okay? Peace.